Ruto rejected by Moses Wetangula. Welcome back to our channel. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to Royal News Updates Media, the channel where you get all your trending politics. Now we have two major leaders from Western. We have Speaker Moses Wetangula and we have the Prime Cabinet Secretary Musalia Mudavadi, who sold his political party ANC to join UDA to make a coalition come 2027 in support of President William Ruto. Both these leaders are top leaders from Western region, holding a big spot in the national table. We have Speaker Moses Wetangula and Musalia Mudavadi being the Prime Cabinet Secretary. Now we all know that Wetangula also was in the spot to give up his party so that he became Speaker of the Parliament. Since he couldn't run to, he can't be a party leader and become Speaker of the Parliament. A meeting that was held in Elementaita Lodge in Nakuru, the National Executive Council of Ford Kenya, Moses Wetangula's party, solely declares that they are not going to dissolve the Ford Kenya political party, further stating their political party is going to remain independent within the Kenya Kwanza coalition. Ruto had earlier advised Moses Wetangula to actually dissolve Ford Kenya as a political party. Now, President William Ruto is a very intelligent man. He wanted Moses Wetangula to actually kill his political party like Musalia Mudavadi killed his, so that they can all merge into one political party, UDA, come 2027. This only means William Ruto will not be having a coalition government come 2027 because he intends to dissolve all political parties. We all know a coalition is a group of parties that come together forming an agreement for a common purpose, okay? A coalition doesn't overrule parties. It just aims at making agreements that actually sustain the coalition and the political parties that have joined in. We are all pointing at William Ruto 2027, and his picture has clearly been painted to have one political party, no coalitions. Hence his call to Musalia Mudavadi to actually dissolve ANC as a political party, and a request to Moses Wetangula to also dissolve Ford Kenya, which Wetangula has declined and insists Ford Kenya is going to run as an independent party. In short, Ford Kenya is actually preparing to elect members to fill the vacant positions of past politicians to run in the government. That is, immediately the IEBC commissioners are reinstated, right? I think Moses Wetangula is also looking at giving Ford Kenya a new brand name, probably change its name with major changes targeting the Gen Zs. Ford Kenya has its own county supporters like Vihiga, Turkana, Wajir, West Pokot, we have Nandi, Kilifi. So probably they're going to launch campaigns in those regions so that they can actually fill their empty vacancies, electing young new leaders that will continue the growth of Ford Kenya as a political party. But the party still insists on it being independent. It runs under Kenya Kwanza government, yes, as a coalition, but it is independent. With the conclusion of the broad-based alliance, Moses Wetangula was said to be in jeopardy as his position as speaker was going to be given to ODM. So probably the question we would be asking right now is, Moses Wetangula support fully on William Ruto? We all know that with the conclusion of the broad-based alliance, Musalia Mudavadi was left with no say in this government. We don't even know if he is still the Prime Cabinet Secretary, because the position of the Prime Minister scraps off the Prime Cabinet Secretary. And another thing, Musalia has no political party. He dissolved his party, ANC. No support body. So how does he start? No support at all. He was left like an orphan. He stands alone. He has no political party in the ruling government. This leaves Musalia Mudavadi licking Ruto's feet, okay, which Speaker Moses Wetangula has refused. He doesn't want to be a political orphan with no voice in the government. You know, once you're left without a political party, it only means one thing. You have to bow down to Ruto's feet. And being a political orphan, it is very easy for you to be removed from power, like Rigathi Gachagua was a political orphan. He joined the government without any political support. So when he was impeached, he was left with no support body. You understand what I'm saying, right? Moses Wetangula is intelligent, and he actually knows all this as facts, that without a support political body, he will be left licking Ruto's feet and vulnerable to being kicked out of the government without any say. This only means one thing. Moses Wetangula is going to retain his political party, a party he built for support, while as Musalia Mudavadi is living under Ruto's political party without a political party and no support, no voice, like an orphan. Well, and our big question is, do you think Moses Wetangula and William Ruto are in good terms? We all know that William Ruto does not like anyone to actually oppose his requests. And clearly, Moses Wetangula has declared war by rejecting the request of President William Ruto to actually dissolve his political party, the Ford Kenya, which he states clearly Ford Kenya is going to run as an independent political party running in the coalition government. And we clearly see President William Ruto is targeting to have no coalition government come 2027. What do you think? How will William Ruto react to Moses Wetangula's rejection? He says no to folding his political party, which is Ford Kenya, insisting it will run as an independent candidate in the coalition government of Kenya Kwanza. Leave me your views on the comment section. Subscribe to Real News Updates Media, the channel where you get all your trending politics. JD Ishmaels.